travels around Hampstead, I discovered a hidden gem tucked away on the heath. Golders Hill Park's landscape grounds contain beautiful plant displays which include the peaceful Mediterranean water gardens, a popular cafe and a bandstand. There is also a variety of leisure facilities which includes a small zoo, which is the only place in London where you can see reindeer. Located on the west side of the heath, Golders Hill Park was opened to the public in 1898 and has been managed as a discreet and historically important part of Hampstead Heath by the City of London since 1989. Located inside the north entrance of Golders Hill Park is a very sweet fountain called Boy with a Fish by renowned sculptor Mark Wilfred Batten. Within Golders Hill Park there is a fantastic walled garden which is currently being transformed with a new planting scheme and refurbishments. The new design uses a broad palette of planting in all of the beds, giving a new unity and a greater overall impact on the space. Clipped cubes of evergreen oak trees will emerge from the box planters, giving an imposing architectural presence in the winter months. The evergreen oak, native to the Mediterranean, will link this garden with the existing Mediterranean garden, and new views will open up through the borders and across the park to the bandstand. An interesting feature and a habitat for wildlife is the Golders Hill Park Stumpery. A stumpery is an artistically arranged collection of tree stumps planted with ferns and woodland plants which develops the right conditions for mosses and lichens to flourish. The stumpery is located in an area previously occupied by low-grade amenity planting and is designed as a natural sculpture. It provides nesting and feeding sites for insects and birds and has plenty of hiding places for small mammals such as squirrels and hedgehogs. The first stumpery in the country was built in 1856 at Biddulph Grange Gardens in Staffordshire and is now managed by the National Trust. They became popular in Victorian gardens but later fell out of favour. However, they have now once again become fashionable, in part due to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, who recently created his own stumpery. The Hampstead Pergola and Hill Garden is a wonderful example of faded grandeur and is undeniably one of London's hidden treasures. It is essentially a raised walkway, overgrown with vines and exotic flowers. The pergola dates back to 1904, when Lord Leverhulme, a wealthy philanthropist and lover of landscape gardening, purchased a large townhouse on the heath called The Hill. Over the following year, Lord Leverhulme expanded his estate by acquiring the surrounding land, and with his newfound space, he decided to build a legacy, his pergola. Unfortunately, after Lord Leverhulme's death, the pergola went into a slow decline, and to this day is still a shell of its former opulence. However, what it lacks in sparkle and shine, it more than makes up for in atmosphere. Today, the pergola and hill gardens are distinctive, moody and eerie. The sense of faded grandeur is everywhere, and even with the recent restorations, it hasn't lost this unique character.